Basically, today I'm gonna tell the most embarrassing story of my life. Not the most embarrassing story, one of the most embarrassing story of my life. Keyword, one of the most embarrassing stories of my life. And what this story is basically the story of how I peed my pants at school. Yeah, I peed my pants. Oh my god. But without further ado, let's jump into it. Okay, guys, so it started off in kindergarten or in first grade. I don't remember if it was first or kindergarten. But oh my god, I really don't want to tell this story, but you know, I gotta do it for the fans, you know, I gotta get y'all more connected with me and stuff like that. Pause on that. But basically, I was addicted to stealing stuff, okay? I always had fast hands, you know, in school, I always take like 50 pencils, alright? Just because I wanted some pencils. Just because I felt like I needed them. You know, I always get the feeling like back in the day, we weren't poor, but we really didn't have that much stuff. Like me, I didn't have that much toys and all that kind of stuff. So I just felt like I needed to take something just so I can be like happy or excited and all that kind of stuff. And basically, what the story is that what the fuck am I saying now? I lost my train of thought for a quick second, but I got it back. Basically, my friend, well, this guy in my class, he had 3 chocolate bars in like a drawer thing. It's like it was close to the doorway and stuff like that. It was like little stacks of drawers, like little mailbox drawers. If y'all ever would seen like the school mailboxes, like mails or some shit like that. It's like little drawers that have each and every one of our names and shit like that. And so we were getting ready to pack up. So I went to my drawer. I opened it and I grabbed. No, it had no door. I grabbed all my paper and all that kind of shit, put it in my book bag. Then my friend walks up to me and is like, "Yo, you see that chocolate?" And I'm like, "What chocolate?" And he's pointed at it. And I was like, "Oh yeah." And next thing you know, he was like, "I bet you want to take one." And I'm like, "Fool, I'm gonna take one." Like as soon as he said it, I already had it in my hand. It was gonna happen. I took 3 of them, guys. There was only 3, so I took all of them. And I put it in my book bag, and you know, my friend I was like, "You better not tattletale." Like I literally said that because you know, snitching. I don't think it was like popular back in the day. Tattletale. Well, you know, I was a kid, guys. Remember that. And so I was like, "You better not tattletale," and he was like, "I'm not." And so we left. We got on the bus, and we were at the bus lane, and this kid called me. I'm not sure if it was that guy that I took the chocolate bars from, but I just ran straight to my bus. Okay, and as soon as I got on my bus, I thought I was home safe. You know, I thought everything was good. Everything was done. I had the chocolate in my book bag, and you know, so I decided to eat the chocolate, and I ate the chocolate. 1 chocolate bar, guys. It was a Hershey's too. It was Hershey's. I think it was Hershey's. I don't know. Hershey's or something else. It was a chocolate bar though, so I'm guessing it was Hershey's, I guess. But had the chocolate bar in my mouth, you know, chewing it, getting all that sizzly, chocolatey goodness in my mouth and stuff like that. Pause, guys. Pause. And you know, so finished the chocolate bar and zip my book bag back. If that made sense right there. I ended up fucking like sitting on the chocolate. Fuck, man, I keep on losing my fucking train of thought. Oh, I am definitely gonna have to cut this out now. But guys, I pretty much ended up unzipping. Talk, me boy. Talk, you fucking bitch. Okay, relax. But guys, I pretty much ended up zipping my book bag and, you know, thought I was home safe by then, guys. And so my teacher ends up getting on the bus and I'm like, "Hey," so, I forgot her name, but let's just say her name was Miss I can't really think of a name. Miss Whaley, let's just say that. Hey, Miss Whaley. And she was like, "Hey," I'm not sure if she knew it was me though, but she actually ended up yelling at me on the bus, guys, on the fucking bus. You know how embarrassed that shit was? And she was like, "I'm gonna call your fucking parents." And I like she didn't curse, but she was like, "I'm gonna call your parents." And I'm like, "What did I do?" And she's like, "You had the chocolate." And I'm like, "No, I don't." She's like, "I could see it in your mouth because I had like some smudge my fucking lips and shit." And she ended up, "I'm gonna call your parents, and you're gonna get a timeout at the principal's office." I was like, "Ah, fuck." She didn't end up calling my parents. She must have forgotten the next day. You know, she didn't call my parents. I thought I was safe right there, but I still had that timeout. And you know, at the time, timeouts were so horrifying because I really like, you know, I didn't like timeouts. You know, I just fucking because I felt so caged in. But basically, my teacher ends up forgetting, oh my god, or so I thought she forgot. She like my friend ends up giving me a Pop-Tart, and I ate it, and she saw me eating it, and she remembered that I ate the chocolate bar, and she saw like she took them from me too. Like she went in my book bag, which I'm pretty sure was like invading my privacy. She took my fucking book bag, ends up, oh my gosh, she took the 2 chocolate bars, you know. And so like, you know, like I said, I was eating the Pop-Tart. You know, she remembered, and she was like, "Oh yeah, you do have that time out at the principal's office." I was like, "Fuck!" And like I didn't yell it out, but I was thinking it in my head. I was like, "Damn!" And so I ended up going to the principal's office. The principal was like, he was like a fucking military man. He was like, "Don't look at me, boy. I'm gonna end up killing you." Sorry if that hurt your ears, guys. Following morning. He was like, "Don't look at me, boy. Stare at that corner." And so what actually ends up happening? Oh wait, hold up, guys. The fucking gameplay ends, and this is still a long story, but I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get another file, another little thingamajig, because this is theater mode. So I'm gonna go get another gameplay real quick, guys. I'll be right back in a jiffy. Boom. And ooh, there's something about the way. It's a beautiful thing. Come on, fucking hurry the fuck up, man. Gotta get into the video grind. Why is it showing fridge on the map? Fuck. It's combine, bitch. It's combine. It's combine. Alright, I'm about to get started. Hurry up. Come on, load. Load, bitch. Load. 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 Load, son. Preparing. Preparing.
It's not personal, only business.
Let's start the fire.
Alright. Alright, guys, welcome back. And I don't know if this was some good gameplay. You know, I try to give y'all good gameplay, but I really don't have. I don't remember like games like this. It was Safeguard. So, but deal with it, guys. Basically, where was I? I think I was like close. I think I was in the principals. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I was in the principals part. Um, So, I was staring at the corner and I had to pee. Because at the time, I drank like hella water. And I had to pee so badly, so I told the principal, can I use the restroom? I didn't say yo, guys. But I was like, can I use the restroom, please? And he was like, yeah, sure, I'll go. And so I used the restroom, got back to the principal's office, and then like 10 minutes later, I asked him if I can go again. And he's like, go. Like, he stopped there for a quick second. He was like, oh my God. He's like, go. And so that time I still remember it correctly. Okay, went to the second time. All right, used the restroom, and for some reason I fucking saw this cute girl, right? And I said the stupidest shit possible. I said, I like your face. I literally said, I like your face. I was like, oh, I remember this like it was yesterday because I remember these types of days, guys. I remember like this type of shit, guys. I have clear memory of the most embarrassing days, and she was like, thanks. Like she was like, thanks. Like I said so much like, but she was like, oh my God, can I stop saying like? Fuck. But she said, thanks. I felt so embarrassed, so I just went to a water fountain and started drinking water again. But that wasn't the reason why I peed my pants, though. I went back to the principal's office, looked in my corner, and I fucking had to use the restroom again. Like 10 minutes, no, I think it was like 5 to 10 minutes that time, like around there. And he was like, "No, you're not gonna go." And he was like, "But I was like, but I really have to go." And he's like, "I don't care. You should have gone the first 2 times." I'm like, ugh, why? And at the time, I had a small bladder, guys. Oh, God, I could have handled that. Could have handled that, guys. The struggle was real. And so basically, I ended up waiting like 30 minutes and stuff like that. And I just couldn't hold it in, so I was like, oh my God, I can't believe I'm about to do this. So I peed my pants. Right there on the spot. I peed my pants, guys. That wasn't it, though. You thought the story was over? No. There was more. So I was peeing, and like, I was so scared that he would have like heard something. Like, he would have heard me like going like, oh, because I usually do that. I used to be like, oh, thank God. And I just like, oh my God. But I try to try to make no sound while I was peeing, and mainly and fucking hell. But I looked down, right, and like the pee was dripping from my pants, and what ends up happening, the floor was fucking carpet, guys. Was carpet. You know what it sounds like when you when you throw water at a carpet? It makes like a little sound. It makes that sound, really. It's like a little bit. The sound is like. It's like that. It's like that, guys. But it's like a little dripping. It's like a lot of dripping, actually. And he ends up standing up, looks at me, and I turn around. I look at him. And, like, I don't turn fully. I turn my head, but not my body. And I just close my eyes because I knew he just knew I peed my pants. He just starts yelling at me. He's like, "Oh!" Sorry, volume warning. "Oh! Oh! Oh!" Like, he said that so many times. He said "oh" so many fucking times. He was like, "You peed your pants in my office." You was the principal too, guys. Holy shit. That was so crazy. He was a principal too, guys. Remember that. He was a principal. I was a fucking savage. I peed in the principal's office. I ain't no shame. There was shame. There is shame. I'm lying. But holy fuck, guys. He was yelling at me so bad. He was like, "Oh! Oh! You peed your pants!" And I'm like, "I know." And he's like, "Oh my God." He calls like 3 custodians in there. He's like, "Call your parents. You're gonna get yourself new pants." And so, like an hour later, my mom finally comes with some new pants, and I don't know if she knew I peed my pants, but I ended up telling her I need some new pants, and she brought me new pants. Not new pants, basically like old pants. But I ended up going to school for the rest of the day. I mean, staying in school for the rest of the day, and we had specials as soon as I got my time out over. You know, because the timeout was still there, guys. Believe me. And this time it was like 2 hour timeout. All right, fuck. But I sat in the other corner. But he was staring at me. All right, he was staring at me for like a solid 10 minutes. I would say a solid 10 minutes, guys. You do not know the feeling of. He was staring me down 10 full minutes, guys. Just staring at me, make sure I don't pee. And so after like 2 hours went by, I think it was 2 hours or now no, because that was in the morning, guys. It was like at 9. Oh, I think it was 7. I think it was 7. It was around the morning, basically. And 2 hours passed, and I went to my teacher, and I was like, "Oh, where's the class?" And he's like, "They're in specials." Specials is connections, elections for y'all guys in high school, and went to music. It was music. Aha, I remember it. Music. See, I remember this stuff like it was yesterday, guys, because it was so embarrassing. But it was yesterday. I mean, what the fuck? What the fuck am I saying? But it was music. Everybody did not knew I peed my pants. Nobody knew basically. Teachers definitely knew. But I had a bag in my fucking. They gave me a bag to take home with me, like not the pee bag, not none of that stuff. My clothes bag, my wet clothes bag. I took that with me, you know, and everybody was like, "What's in the bag?" And I was like, my lost shirt." I said my lost shirt or something like that. I was like, my lost clothes or something like that. They were like, "Oh," they're like, "Didn't you have different pants?" And I was like, I got like, I froze and I was like, "No." Like I shook my head like, "No." But my voice went up high. That wasn't a voice crack, guys. My voice went up high. I was like, "No." I think I voice cracked that time. No, I don't remember that. I'm pretty sure my voice went up high. I was like, "No." And basically what ends up happening is we ended up finishing connection specials, really. We ended up getting out of class. So by the time we were done, by the time like people found out I peed my pants, I was already home because people like found out somehow. They found out that I peed my pants. Oh, I was so fucking embarrassed. Even the girl that I said I like your face because I did actually have a crush on her at the time, guys. I don't know how she is now. I don't know if I know her. No, it was like all the way back in Marietta or something like that. But that girl knew, and she was like, "Did you pee your pants?" Like the other day, the other day in that time, she was like, "Did you pee your pants?" And I was like, I just straight up said, I was like, "I can't lie to you. Yes, I did." And she was laughing. You know how embarrassed I was. It was my crush too, guys. It was my crush. I peed my pants, and she knew about it. Oh my god. What have I done? So much embarrassing stories in my life, guys. So much embarrassing stories. And I'm barely 14, guys. I'm barely a teenager. And a whole bunch of embarrassing shit has already happened to me. Oh my god. What does my life have come to, guys? What has my life come to? It's just so fucked up. Oh, that's so fucked up. Really fucked up. I can't believe I peed my pants and principal's off. But if you think about it, it was a savage move. Shit, I should be the next savage kid. Okay, watch out. I'm about to be the next savage kid. Someone call me Savage Kid Dopey. Nah, that's fucked up. Dopey Savage? No. Never mind. Forget about that. But yeah, guys, that was the most embarrassing. Not the most. One of them. I keep on doing this shit. I say most embarrassing, but it's not the most embarrassing because there are more, guys. Trust that there are more. And if this video hits, say, 8 likes, I will do another one because there's so much, guys. There's so much, and I remember them. Oh, I hope I never get to redo that thing again. Like, I hope I never do that thing, do all those embarrassing things again. I'd rather do something else. I'm not gonna say it, but I'd rather not just saying it. I'd rather do some other things, like more embarrassing than those. Not more embarrassing, but I'll do some other embarrassing things besides those. And yeah, guys, it's pretty much the end of the video. As always, hit that like button if you're new to my channel. And remember, if this video gets 8 likes, I will do another embarrassing story. As soon as it hits 8 likes, I will make another video and post it probably the next day. You never know. I can really post so much. I can post so much this week, so much next week, so much all every time. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much the end of the video. And if you did like the video, please be sure to hit that like button. And as always, it's been your boy Dopey Alex, and I am out. Peace.